This is Gil McKean, the owner of Westcoast Fishing Adventures. Gil, you had me come all the way up to northwestern BC, Terrace, BC, for really an adventure of a lifetime as a guide.
Yeah, we're gonna have 6 days of cutting trail, riding quads, hiking, what I call Steelhead boot camp.
Now this is unbelievable country, as you can clearly see. It's freezing cold, about 30 degrees or -1.
It's got a little bit of a northern outflow right now, so this weather will change. We're gonna see it change in the next couple of days.
So that means nothing to me. This is where the education begins.
Right on.
My biggest ever.
Success as a guide is measured by incredible fishing,
That is the ultimate in partnership and teamwork.
the ability to adapt,
Yeah, let's move.
stunning locations,
This place is awesome.
and satisfied clients.
First place.
I'm Mark Melnyk, and this is Guided. Westcoast Fishing Adventures is located in Terrace, British Columbia, and uses the legendary Skeena River watershed as home base, taking advantage of her countless tributaries.
Can you just unhook me there, Mark?
On any given day, Gil's hunt for wild steelhead will take him to some of the most remote locations the water will allow.
This is amazing.
Today, Gil has chosen a tributary which recently saw a giant migration of steelhead. However, immediately we're turned away from this world-class fishery and will need a backup plan.
So Gil, plan A doesn't look like we're gonna make it happen. Look, there's no water in the river.
Yeah, no, this is what happens when you have extreme weather conditions. You know, we've had the water drop out of sight here the last few days. We've got some cold weather. Have you ever spay cast before? No? So you're willing to learn. We're going to head out in the main stem Skeena. I think we're going to run you through the paces.
How important is it to always have a plan B, C, D, and E as a guide?
Very important.
Right. Let's get those spay rods put together and head out to the Skeena, and you can watch me futz around in the water for a while.
Sounds good, buddy.
We head to the main river and Gil explains the science and technique behind spay casting. A fly fishing technique used for large fish on large rivers. And it's not as easy as it looks. It's all about timing, rhythm, and ability. All of which I seem to have left behind. This is not a good way to start. A world-class fishery in an incredibly beautiful location and a hopeless loser on the rod. I fished the day away well into the evening trying to perfect the spay cast.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You ready, Mark?
I'm ready.
Let's rock. Come on, dude.
Well, Gil, the dog is fired up, as am I. I've got to guide somebody later this week, so I've got to get everything I can stacked into this thick brain. Here's a rod.
Good luck with that, Mark.
I guess we should get at it, right?
Fire that bad boy up, man. Turn the other way. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be breaking things here. You got her, cowboy. Every good guide needs a chainsaw, Mark.
I got to be honest with you, this is a highlight of my life. The snow is falling. It's about -1 or 30 degrees outside. We've got a dog, we've got giant fish, we've got good food. One of the best guides, if not the best guide in Northwest British Columbia. All now is that the steelhead have to cooperate.
Rush hour traffic's pretty bad, eh? Mark, here we go.
You get to do this for a living. I hope you never take it for granted, man, honestly. Talk to me a little bit about the work that you've done to get into here.
Well, I mean, first you got to find the place. You know, years ago I sat down and just kind of looked at maps and I thought, geez, there's a lot of water out there. There's a lot of rivers. The reason for it was to give my clients and my guests something extraordinary and give them something unique so that they know, hey, you know what, this is what I'm paying for. I'm getting this water pretty much, you know, to myself, and I'm getting first water in most cases. and I'm getting an opportunity to hook wild steelhead in a wild wilderness, destination.
This is definitely unique. I can tell you that much.
After a 3-hour journey using 3 different kinds of transportation, we arrive at our first steelhead hole. With temperatures hovering just below the freezing mark and the water just above freezing, this is already proving to be pure adventure. As our grizzly bear alarm looks on, I settle into the rhythmical zen of spey casting. Yeah, right.
Oh! You know what? As bad as this is, I need to do this. I need to take this opportunity. So, one of the reasons, other than conservation of our fish, another reason for a good barbless hook is so that if you stick yourself like I just did, right in the face, and just pop it out. You don't need to go to the doctor. You don't need to do any minor surgery on the river. Just pop it out, a little bit of blood, wash it off, and you can go back to fishing.
And it isn't long before Gil's spey casting lessons pay off.
Yeah!
Nice.
Yes! Woohoo! Thanks, man. Couldn't have done it by myself, I guarantee you that. You need to come to northern British Columbia and fish for these unbelievable fish. Look at the colors of that.
Your little kipe on his
Yeah,
right
male.
there? Little male, yeah. There you go, I'll let you do the honors, I'll pluck the hook out.
All right, time to go. Thanks, buddy.
Just turn his head, yeah.
Get him, Diesel. Maybe try a couple more, pack it in for the day, and what's the plan for tomorrow? Because I'm not ready to guide yet.
I think we're gonna go chase coho.
Nice.
You ever caught silver salmon? That's what the Americans call them.
Okay.
All right?
Coho it is.
Okay, let's go get him, buddy.
All right, man, thanks. This looks good.
It's actually pretty nice out here today.
This is upstream from where we were yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, we're probably 7-8K above where we were yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
Chase a different fish, new runs, new pools, fresh water. What's the matter?
There's one pair of wading boots in here.
Yeah, the roads are pretty icy too, Mark. It's gonna be a tough ride back just to go get all that and then come back here. So I think we're kind of SOL. We're gonna have to go back. I've got another backup plan. We can go to another river and fish for coho.
Man, I'm so sorry.
A full day in steelhead paradise wasted because of a simple oversight. Wading boots are vital. Not to mention, I just lost a very important training day on the river. Lesson learned. We head to a nearby river in search of fish, but once again, the conditions are unfavorable. This is punishment.
We were 250 kilometers away on a beautiful remote river. Mark forgot his boots. Now we're back on what I would consider an urban river. It's gonna make it a lot tougher to catch fish. Trying to target these fish, not to mention the traffic that this river gets. It's also low, clean, and cold water conditions. So we're gonna do our best. We'll put in the rest of the day. But all I can say is Mark better remember his frickin' boots tomorrow.
It's been a long season, and for a guide, the work is never done. But I can tell there's other things weighing on Gil's mind, especially when you're on your own.
This is the closest I'm gonna get to Jamaica in a while.
And with this business model, your clients become part of your life.
Friendships in this business, you know, I mean, I've made friends. I've also made enemies, of course. I mean, that's business. But one of my best friends, which is also my business partner, it's kind of funny actually. I get a little choked up when I talk about him. He's not here to. Yeah, he's not here to be with me, but it's been a ride, you know. It's the end of the season, and yeah, I mean, well, I don't know what to say. It's friendships come and go, but lifelong friendships, they never go away, and it's always right here. How are you?
After the disaster of day 3 and forgetting my wading boots, I'm ready to learn about swinging flies for steelhead. With Diesel always on bear duty, you can concentrate on fishing. I have to guide tomorrow, and we still haven't cracked the steelhead pattern.
Hey, with the egg? Sometimes just let it swing. Don't move it at all. Just total dead drift all the way around.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, you're supposed to be building the fire and cooking us lunch, man. Isn't that what guides do? Would you hurry up and catch one already?
Trying my butt off.
Way up. Get on him. Back up, back up. Beauty. He just hammered it, eh?
He did. There was no doubt that that fish was hungry. As raw and as wild as you would ever want to get.
Okay, think about where you're gonna go from here. There's two problems. If you take him down there, he runs out of the tail out, you end up chasing him.
Right.
Bring him up here. We got
goes
a
up
deep
straight.
bank to deal with to try and land him in.
Yeah.
And or he gets down on these sticks. Another good hook set there, Mark. Rip, rod tip up, rod tip up. Tip up.
Under the log. Oh no! Go noodling.
Get it? Oh yeah, nice job, Mark. Okay, grab the rod. Grab the rod.
You got it?
Yeah, grab the rod. Go right underneath. There you go, keep going. Very interesting, Mark. Okay, now we're gonna do this properly.
Now we're gonna start again, all right?
He's going, come on, just get this hook out of me.
You work hard. You let the guide make you lunch.
Oh, is that how you do it?
It's the smoky bite, don't
Well,
you know?
tomorrow's your turn,
I
buddy.
know.
Oh, that is an absolute beauty, buddy. Look at that.
You got her?
Yeah. Woohoo! So she took the big pinky, eh? She's
right.
gonna buck a little. Just kind of give her a drink. Roll her over on her side there a little bit, Mark. I'm gonna get a still of you, buddy. Yeah, right there, bud. Nice.
How big is that fish?
That's gotta be 12, 13 pounds anyway. Oh,
She's gone. She wanted to go.
good job, buddy.
Wow, what a thrill. What a thrill.
Right
I
on.
can't believe it.
That was beautiful.
Let's eat lunch.
Let's go.
I'm starving.
It's smoky time. Nothing like topping it off with a steelhead, eh?
Every waking hour and literally almost every conversation, Gil's life is all about the fish. It's getting late, and Mother Nature reminds us of our northern British Columbia location. Alex Hall has arrived. He's a professional guide from Colorado, and we recap our day's fishing, fondly recalling every hit, every run, every release, before we retire for the night.
Teaser. You can't come today, bud. You gotta stay here.
Alex has been fishing with Gil for years and has become like family to their business, returning as a client and as a friend. Today, I guide Alex Hall.
So Gil set me up with a very accomplished angler. This is gonna be a challenge for me. I'll tell you what, we were here the other day. I saw a fish up high and on the tail out, caught 2 on the tail out, hooked on an egg and hooked on this. Okay,
Definitely got some pink. I'm just gonna rig this one real quick. So I got.
I'll give you first water and I'll come in behind you.
Sounds good.
Okay. As you move down there, there's a little gravel point that comes out. You can access that sandbar off that gravel point.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. I'll give that a try.
Wouldn't you know that Gil gets me hooked up with one of Colorado's most accomplished fishermen. Should have known something like that was gonna happen. Nice water, hey Alex?
Beautiful water.
What tip you got on there, Alex?
I got like a 15-foot of type 8. I was either gonna go heavy on the indicator or go with a heavier fly. I guess I don't need to worry about that though, boys. Yeah, you think it's moving too fast still? Oh, that's funny.
Nice fish, man. Look at the colors on that thing.
Look at that guy.
Okay, let me do the honors for you.
You bet. I was wondering if you could do a little. That would be awesome. Gorgeous. Let that guy release. Go on, big boy.
Good job, man.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Welcome to British Columbia.
Woo! That was it.
It's a big buck.
Good job. Good slam that thing, huh?
Man, did it ever.
All I heard was the line running. I was like,
Special delivery, man.
oh, beautiful hen. Look at that.
Thank you.
You bet. Gorgeous. She's free. The water's cold.
Thanks for the help.
Hey, put there, man. Nicely done.
Wish I could feel that. Well, I gotta go home tomorrow. I don't want to go.
I know.
It's been
Well,
5
that's when
days.
you fish the best. You're just getting effective, and you just you're really understanding it. We
Good
like
job,
that.
Alex. We weren't here 2 minutes, man.
Third drift.
Just got my rod out. How'd it take it?
Oh, nice on the swing. Just coming across, just pegged it. Oh, it's beaut, man. God, the colors.
The water is so gin clear. You can see her as clear as day.
Oh, there's get her right there, if I can. Yeah, nice.
Ready?
Alex makes a point of getting a photograph of every fish he catches. He literally has tens of thousands of photos and can tell the story of every single fish.
Good job, man.
God, that was so beautiful. I mean, just awesome. Well, I just died and went to heaven.
Your camera?
Thanks, sir. That's
Put her
awesome.
there.
Put her there.
Good job.
Go in there and make some history.
Can I have a shot now?
Hi.
Can I have a shot now?
You bet. You're a gracious man. Break time.
What a week we've had at Westcoast Fishing Adventures. It's been a definite struggle learning new techniques, new casts, and new water. But through all the mistakes, the hooked faces, and the missteps, the fish have delivered. This is such an incredible fishery. Alex is lighting it up on the water, and it's a pleasure just to see his passion for the sport. Gil constantly oversees everything, making sure I give Alex the best possible chance to catch fish. After all, he is a paying client.
It's just a lot of good swinging
You
water.
gonna go back to the egg?
Yeah, I was gonna swing the top a little. Yeah, I wasn't getting quite a drift in here, but. Whoop. Hold on here. I got no hair here. Whew, glad that was only my hat.
Almost took your head off.
Yeah, you did. Oh yeah, I got the Hickmans on there, huh? Fish tacos.
That wouldn't have been good, you know.
Hooks and hats aside, I can see how Gil's friendships are forged. Experiences on the water, great times, big laughs, all in pursuit of giant fish.
I walked behind him. I was trying to go back to the top of the hole, and he went and punched a cast, man, and took both my hats off with that fly. Hooked him in the drink. I was a woof. Really? Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it. Alex, 4 for 7 on the day. Man, that's
Awesome
pretty
day,
good.
Mark. Yeah, I think that's good steelhead anywhere.
Absolutely. Got to hand it to guides all across our nation in North America that stick this out every day in tough conditions, easy conditions, with tough clients and easy clients. You know, I'm not at the level of you two gentlemen. I'm not anywhere near it, but you know what? I learned a lot, and my hat's off. Thanks very much.
Well, no, you did a good job.
Pleasure.
Now that's good. Too bad steelhead make love in this water.
Mark did well. You know, it's been a pleasure being with him. However, you know, it's just a very small pinprick of the guiding world. He never ran a jet boat. I didn't make him row a drift boat. He didn't row a raft. He didn't have to cut trail for the day to get a raft into a remote location. Did he screw up? I mean, first of all, he was fishing. You know, that was one of the things that I mentioned to him as a guide. Unless I'm asked to fish, I don't fish. And not to mention, you know, he jumped into the pool and took first water at times and hooked fish that the client should have probably been, you know, getting into. The other thing I seen him do was some of his casts were kind of erratic. I mean, he ripped the hat right off of one of our guests, you know, with his fly. I mean, that could have been an eyeball. He managed to snag himself in the face at one point, which I felt for him. We drove 250K in one direction to get to a remote location for steelhead, and he forgets his boots. I mean, you know, there was a whole day shot, a whole day lost, right? Other than that, I mean, yeah, sure, there's some downsides to his performance, and I think there's also a lot of pluses as well. So, well, if I went from 1 to 10, I'd probably give him a 5. He's right in the middle.